Products. The Products app is launched through the clicking Products on the launch bar. Again, all these are single clicks here to launch an app. Alright, and by clicking on that again, it also, if the app is already open, it just raises the app. Okay. Um, Products, although Mixed Designs are products, they have their own app form for entering products. Through the Products app here are things like fuel surcharge, rebar, fiber mesh, um, Saturday delivery, hot water charges, your conveyor, your telescoping conveyor truck, felt, those types of products that are added on to the order. Okay. Um, few things we need to know. Let's just add a let's just look at fuel surcharge, for example, and go through it. This is the product code. This is when you're in the in the order entry screen here, and we start typing. This is how that's brought up. So make sure you use something that's going to be familiar to you, and also to the user when he sees it on the ticket. Okay. Description, long name, the price. Again, some services may not be taxable, some products are, so we break down everything into 3 levels of taxes: state, county, and local. Okay. Now things that are inventoried, like rebar, for example. Obviously a fuel surcharge is not inventoried because it doesn't represent a quantity that you have in stock, but rebar is. And as long as this is checked and it's inventoried, then it'll show up in your inventory list here. And every time you get a shipment or buy some more and put it into stock, you can create an inventory action for that. And the way you do that is go here, click on this, and say, oh, we received 200 bars of rebar here. Give it an invoice number. Okay. All right, and that updates the quantity on hand. Okay. Things like cement, fly ash, those are always inventoried, as well as admixtures. Okay. Units. This is how things are sold. Obviously, like a piece of rebar is a piece of rebar, and you're not necessarily selling it by the foot. Probably selling it by the stick. Fiber mesh is something that's sold per yard. Uh, the conveyor, there's usually a minimum charge, and if you want to add an additional line item for an hourly rate, we can do that. So what we could do is we could clone this product, okay, and we could say, we could call this by hour, okay. Okay, so let's say an additional $80 per hour on top of the minimum charge. Tax, not inventoried. This is a unit. This could be a per hour type of thing. Now this ticket quantity, this basically tells the software how you want this put on the ticket. So for customers, certain things would be, you would want the individual quantity on each ticket per load. So let's say fiber mesh, every time they get a ticket, let's say it's a 100-yard job and there's 10-yard loads, they want to see 10 yards of ready mix concrete and 10 yards of fiber mesh on each ticket. But at the very end of the very last ticket, maybe is where you'd want to see this hourly rate. So once they know you send the last truck and you've modified this quantity, then that'll get printed on the last ticket. Okay. This default extra, let's save this. Okay. Now default extra would be something like a fuel surcharge, where you want this to automatically get put on every order. Okay. Some other things may be on a Saturday. You may create a Saturday delivery product, and then Saturday morning the batch man clicks this, saves it, and then every ticket, every order that day, it will have that Saturday delivery charge on there. Okay. Come Monday morning, uncheck it, save it. Okay. That's the products. One other thing too is I'll just mention is the ability to create an over the counter ticket. So let's say a customer comes in and he doesn't want a load of concrete. He just wants to order some things, maybe some let's order some rebar. Okay. Over the counter, doesn't matter. Save this. Ten sticks of rebar. Add the item. Now, normally with concrete on the order, this ticket gets printed when it gets batched. In this case, nothing is loaded, so what we do is we click here to print the sales ticket. Okay, and that prints an over the counter type of sales ticket for this order.